Today on Geek Devotions, we're talking about Fruits Basket, the creator, and maturity. Hello, and welcome to Geek Devotions, a show from devoted geeks devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I am Celeste, and we are so excited that you decided to watch this today. Do me a favor real quick, hit that subscribe button and the bell symbol so you know when we put out great content, because we put out a lot of great content, and you want to know when that happens. I would like to encourage you guys to stick around to the end. Don't click off, because we have a special announcement / competition. Today, we are talking about my latest anime obsession. Is it an obsession? Is it just I'm watching? We'll qualify that later off screen. I've been watching Fruits Basket, and I'm super excited about this because this story, this show has a really interesting history to it. So when the original manga and show came out, the creator was having some health problems, and the art was not what she would have wanted. It was not up to her standards. And she actually grew to dislike it a lot. So much so that that was part of the reason that it only got one season. The show only got one season, and we have no answers. No answers, guys. None. Now, mind you, what this artist thinks is subpar, I still think is beautiful. The artwork in the original series that came out in 2001-ish, we'll fact check that, is gorgeous. I love it. But when the producers of the current show came to her and went, hey, we want to redo it, she had two conditions. One, had to finish it out, finish the story, which I appreciate. The fans rejoiced. Yay! Two, had to use a completely different art style because she disliked it so much. It reminded her of a time when she was weaker. This situation is a great example of us as Christians. When we first become Christians, we're excited, we're all up in things, but we don't know a lot of things. Like, we're babies, we're baby Christians. We just don't know how to do things, how to say things. And so when we become more mature, we look at things that we did and we're like, that was really not great. Why did I do that? Some of the why did I do that is because we are no longer dealing with the things that we were dealing with when we first came to Christ. We've received healing. We've received maturity in our walk. So we don't have to worry about the things that we did worry about. And we have our own new set of issues because nobody is perfect and there's always, always, always room to grow. But you have grown. In 1 Corinthians, we see Paul talk about this. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. 1 Corinthians 13:11. That is the perfect example of what we as Christians are like when we first start out. We're babies. We just don't know. And again, we're dealing with the illness of sin. We're still dealing with the repercussions of the things we did before we came to Christ. We're still dealing with the habits and the mindsets that we had before we came to Christ. Those things take time to change. And it takes time to get used to living a righteous life. Sadly, this maturing in our Christian walk thing is a lot like grinding in a video game. I've been playing Pokemon Yellow, and so I'm very familiar with the grinding right now. Been running through grass, which I can't do in real life, ironically. Allergies. But in order to build up my characters so that I can go and do the things that I need to do. So in our Christian walk, our grinding would be reading our Bible, being in fellowship with other believers. It would be praying every day. So these are the things that help you mature. They help you become a better Christian. So these are the things that you should be doing, even if they seem simple or you hear it all the time. Of course I need to read my Bible, Celeste. Sometimes you need to be reminded of just how much you really need to do that. And while stuff like that can be kind of simple or mundane or even repetitive, it's fun. because we're getting an opportunity to know God in ways that we didn't. Even if you are more mature in your faith, you still get opportunities to learn more about God. Okay guys, that was your devotion for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out all the other stuff. We're gonna have an extra Tuesday coming out. We're gonna have a Tuesday Bible study and a pray and play. So hopefully at some point we will do a podcast. We're trying. Now, we have an announcement. So for October, we are theming the entire month with Tim Burton. Dallas and I both love Tim Burton. We love his style. We love his art. And we have created a competition for you devoted geeks, especially you artsy devoted geeks. We want you to take our logo, our screens. We want you to take this and make it a Tim Burton style. So, we will take the either one or the top 4 and use them in our stuff all month long. All month long, your art will be used.
With you getting credit.
With you getting credit, because we will let you know. Especially if we have 4 that we really, really like, we will let you know, hey, this is who did this one. This is who did this one. You'll get credit. Now, if there's just one that is far surpasses everybody's, well, that one won. All submissions are due by September 27th, and you can send those to geekdevotions@gmail.com. Dallas will put some technicals out about what types of files we need, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome, guys! Super excited! And it is now time for the question of the week! The week! Question of the week is, how do you see progress in your walk with God, in your maturity with God? I've been working on losing weight and getting stronger and joined a fitness program here locally that helps me, and they really strengthen the mindset that you should not look at the scale, but look at the small things. Like, I can lift a heavier weight than I used to could. I can go longer and not get winded. I can work out without my inhaler. All of these things are great small steps to the overall goal. So, what is a small thing that you have noticed? Maybe it's, hey, I don't have to remind myself to do my Bible study every day. Hey, I don't have to think about praying. It just comes naturally now. So, what is it for you? Let us know in the comments down below. We really want to know. And yeah, don't forget, again, check out all the other stuff. All that being said, stay devoted.
Peace and love.